Alright guys, so now we're going to look at reviewing absolute value inequalities. Remember when we go to solve an absolute value that you cannot set up your two equations until the absolute value bars are by themselves. So when I look at this, the first thing I need to do is I need to get rid of the addition first. So this means I have 5 and times the absolute value of n is greater than or equal to 50. Because it subtracts 8 on both sides. Now this is 5 times n, so I'm going to divide by 5, and I wind up with the absolute value of n is greater than or equal to 10. So now the absolute value is by itself, so I set up my two equations. N is going to be greater than 10, and then n is going to be less than negative 10. So that was my answer. So to graph this on the number line, I go to 10, which is here. I have an open circle, because remember the only time I have no line, if I have a line underneath, is closed because that's greater than or equal to, but this is just greater than 10. So then I ask myself, which number is greater than 10, 8 or 12? Well, no, 12 is greater than 10, so I'm going to go this way. Now find negative 10 on the line, and I ask which way is less. Remember, less is always to the left, and also, so that would be how you graph that inequality. Alright, the second example here is I don't have anything being done on the outside of the absolute value bars, so I can go ahead and set up my two equations. I have 7b plus 9 is greater than 61, and then 7b plus 9 is less than or equal to negative 61. And then we're just going to solve both inequalities. So here I would subtract 9, 61 minus 9 is 52. So I have 7b is greater than or equal to 52. Then I would divide both sides by 7, and I get b is greater than, and this would be about 52 over 7. And if you want to look at that as a fraction, it would be, our decimal, it's like 7.4. Okay, so you can get some kind of idea of where to graph it on the line. And then complete the other equation, inequality, net minus 9, so this gives me 7b is less than or equal to negative 70. Divide by 7, I get b is less than or equal to negative 10. Alright, so I know that 7b is going to be greater than 7.4 or equal to, so I'm going to have a closed circle, and we're going to go to the right of that, and then less than or equal to negative 10, and go to the left of that. Alright, so I hope this has helped with your review of absolute value inequalities, and now go try some of the problems on your review for the Unit 3 test.